Daytona International Speedway. It's the season opener, the Lucas Oil 200. Start your engine! We are green at Daytona. Oh, Tretow already through the tri-oval. It's a big one at Daytona. Anxious times in the draft here at Daytona. There's some contact. It's starting to get interesting. Where did the momentum come from?
Daytona's the biggest race of the year. It is an honor to run at this track, and if you win here, it's something you'll never forget.
When you've got a chance to win at this place, you will do anything to close the deal.
It's time to go stock car racing in 2017, and as always, we start at the World Center of Racing, and the first of 20 for the ARCA Racing Series, presented by Menards. Welcome to Daytona International Speedway. I'm Kevin Lee, along with Phil Parsons, and we are delighted to be along with you on FS1 for what is always a highly entertaining event. And Phil, when we think about this one, I think we start with experience versus all the young guns and the youth.
Yeah, we always have a great group of young drivers here, always in very fast cars, and everyone says, how can we beat those young guys in those fast cars? But the veterans always seem to do it. The last time we had a first-timer win here was way back in 2009 when James Busher won. So you have a fast rookie and a fast car, but the veterans seem to get it done.
And you've got fast guys all over the grid because of group qualifying. A lot of grumbling about starting spots, but it's going to be entertaining for us because fast guys are coming from the back.
Yeah, one of our fastest guys is Noah Gregson, another one of those young drivers. He's starting all the way back in the 33rd spot in a very fast Venturini car. We also have Gus Dean, who won Talladega. We've got Michael Self back there. He's actually going to the back of the pack because of damage during that qualifying session you were talking about. There's Noah Gregson right there in the Musselman's car starting in the 33rd spot. We've got a guy that won at Talladega, Gus Dean, starting all the way back in the 27th spot. So many of our fast cars in the back half of the field. Another former pole sitter, Sean Corr, starts back in the 26th spot. And how about a guy that's won this race 8 times, Bobby Gerhardt, not starting in the top half of the field. He starts 21st. The winner could come from anywhere.
And more urgency possible because there is a threat of weather. But right now, we're dry for more storylines. Let's go down to pit road, and we start with Jim Tretow.
And when it comes to winning the General Tire Pole Award, this man did it right in qualifying. A random draw decided who he went out with in group qualifying. And Tom Hessert, you did it right. You lagged back and got just the speed you needed. This is your 10th straight ARCA race here at Daytona. How is that veteran knowledge going to play out to be the first one across the finish line?
Well, like you said, we got the first part of our job done with getting the pole there yesterday, which was obviously great. Gives us a great starting spot. And, like you said, fortunately, I've been able to be here a few times in the past, so kind of have an idea of how it's going to play out. But Daytona is so unique. Every race is so many unknowns. So, hopefully that experience plays out or helps him out a little bit, and we'll see how it plays out.
Tom Hessert's teammate, Noah Gregson, has been his drafting partner throughout the testing, and even back in January when the teams came down here, he starts back in 33rd. So we'll see how his strategy may change here from the front. Now let's check in with Heather Debeaux.
Hey, thanks, Jim. I'm here with another driver who does have some experience here at Daytona as well, but it's a full year with Ken Tretow Racing, brand new for you, Austin Terrio. Austin, what does your experience bring to this race tonight that some of the other drivers don't have?
Well, first of all, I can't say how excited we all are as a team to be here to get the 2017 season started. We've all been waiting, anticipating, to be in this position. And there's a lot of people I have to thank, Ken Tretow and his wife and a few other people that really made this possible for me. But we're really excited to run for a championship. We have a solid team. I've gotten to know the guys the past couple weeks, and they're really, really top-notch guys. So we're looking forward to working together, and we don't know what today's going to bring, though. Restrictor plate racing is always difficult like that. You can't really anticipate what's going to happen. So we're just going to stay out of trouble and see where we can't get the Orlando Longwood auto auction car at the end of the day. So we're hoping victory lane, but you never know at these races.
Well, thank you and good luck to you. Austin Terrio has a 4th place finish in the trucks in 2015. He rolls off 9th and is hoping for a better finish than that here at Daytona. Kevin?
All right, thanks, Heather. We'll continue to meet the drivers and cover the storylines, and we'll get set to go racing ahead of the clash. It's the ARCA Racing Series presented by Menards tonight on FS1.
Yeah, I guess that's the way it has to work.
Joe Gibbs and Joe Gibbs Racing with a car in the ARCA Racing Series for the first time. Matt Tipped in the 18 tonight. It's the Lucas Oil Complete Engine Treatment 200 driven by General Tire. And let's go trackside to get started.
Now here to deliver the most famous words in motorsports, please welcome your Grand Marshal, Category Manager for AutoZone, Julia Clapper.
On behalf of the 80,000 AutoZoners worldwide, drivers, start your engines.
40 cars fired, ready to go at Daytona. One of those that has an excellent opportunity to get victory lane tonight is last year's Rookie of the Year, General Tire, introduces us again to Dalton Sargent.
Hi.
The General Tire Pole Award goes to Tom Hessert. He had it figured out how to get it done yesterday.
He did an outstanding job during his qualifying session. There were groups of about 6 cars. You can see him right here. He laid back. He got a good run on a pack of 3 or 4 cars in front of him, and that was enough to get him up top.
Time now for the Lucas Oil starting grid. Hessert will choose the outside. He's running a limited schedule this year. Second in the championship last year. 5 races this season. And then there we see Matt Tipped on the outside. What a story he is, and he'll be one to watch.
And he's actually going to be on the inside because Tom Hessert chose the outside. I got to believe that they're probably working together a little bit. Look for that 25 car to get down in turn 1 in front of the 18, and those guys get hooked up.
Austin Theriault, Dalton Sargent, 2 young guns to watch there in row number 5.
Longtime ARCA competitor Terry Jones back in row number 6.
We're seeing a few that are going to have to move to the back. Quinn Houff is one to watch, another young driver that is going to be extremely entertaining.
There's Shane Lee, another guy that's going to be running full-time for Cunningham Motorsports in the 22.
2 fast guys there in row 11. Sean Corr has been fast this weekend along with the 8-time winner Gerhard.
There's Travis Braden, a winner. His first ARCA started at LOR a couple years ago.
One of the rookies, one of the full-timers, Gus Dean. Ed Pompa also running for Andy Hillenberg's team.
Justin Fontaine, teammate to Gus Dean for Kevin Sawinski.
Watch Noah Gregson. I've been told he might have the best piece here tonight.
Brad Smith, great strong point finish last year for Brad Smith in that 48 car.
And Andy Seiss and David Lebeau round out the qualifying order. Some are moving to the back. Now, we've got excellent looks here that we're going to see in this one. And we go to our onboards, Phil.
Yeah, we're